In 2020, Mungai Eve was a simple, for lack of a better word, Kienyeji girl loved by many. Almost every interview she did went viral. Remember the interviews with Madocho and Stupid Boy? We'll get there. She was a likable, down-to-earth and innocent Kienyeji. And this was evident in the way she was dressing. But even before all this, she never aspired to be famous. In fact, the thought of getting on YouTube and doing interviews was terrifying for her. But fate had other plans. She eventually got on YouTube and her rise to fame came quickly. All thanks to this man, Director Trevor. Or at least that's what many believe. However, Mungai Eve has a different take on the story.
No, it's God, hard work, and working hard.
Fast forward to late 2024, and we've seen a completely new Mungai Eve. A shift from the young naive Kienyeji to a bold and naughty city girl.
Kama wanaume wenye uniambia sijui ati napenda kutembea uchi, juu mimi ni nawaambianga kama demu yako akaona mwili kama yangu, trust me, angekuwa anavaa kama mimi.
Kumbaf. Her recent actions, whether intentional or not, are making people talk. Ile kiburi imeingia Mungai Eve, hatuwezi jua ni yule Kienyeji tulikuwa tunajua juzi. Pesa kidogo tu ushaanza kujua na sukari. Sasa hata haka kadem kagishagi Eve Mungai tumuona kakistruggle times za COVID sahi, she's acting like a rich kid. Eve unajaribu kuweng na bado unashema, I was traveling. And kushema is actually not a big deal. Mungai Eve has done it many times.
And in the long run, that lady gonna disrespect you. Yeah.
Anyway, in the long run, remember to like this video and subscribe. Many argue that Mungai Eve has lost the charm that made her special in the first place. The raw authenticity or simply the Kienyeji-ness that excited people seems to have vanished. But is that the truth? Let's find out. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe. For those who don't know Mungai Eve or those who doubt that she's a Kienyeji, let's rewind to where it all began. Eve Mungai real name is Evelyn Wanjiko Mungai. She was born in April in 2000 in Gashiko village. It's a place found in Murang'a County. She grew up as a normal girl, living a simple life. At this time, she was not a baddie. Her parents were hardworking, by the way, and loving. But they didn't have much. Still, they made sure that Mungai Eve grew up in a caring and happy home. Life wasn't always easy. When Mungai Eve was in class 5, her mother got very sick and had to go through 2 surgeries. The family struggled to pay the hospital bills and it was a tough time for everyone in the family.
Alilazwa kwa hosi, alikuwa hosi like for a very long period of time. She had 2 surgeries. I was still young. From upward, life yetu really changed to a lot of cash zilienda kwa hosi. We had to transfer from the schools tulikuwa.
And after finishing primary school, Eve went to local high schools, but even that wasn't easy. Her family struggled to pay for school fees, so she had to switch schools several times. Now in school, Mungai wasn't passionate about academics. She enjoyed other things like poetry and public speaking. Standing on stage and talking to the audience made her very happy and gave her the confidence. In short, alikuwa na kierere. Her father wanted her to become a teacher, but Eve couldn't picture herself in that role.
When I was in high school, I used to love poetry, so I could do a lot of solo verses. Mi si mtu wa field, so sijai kuwa nimejihusisha na anything inahusu maybe ball, vitu kama hizo.
One of her teachers, by the way, noticed her talent for speaking and suggested that she tries journalism. And that idea stuck with her. After high school, Eve joined a journalism course, but she didn't finish it. She dropped out after just 1 semester, and that's where the Mungai Eve story begins.
I went to college in my first semester. I didn't finish actually. Corona came. I went back home, and then in the middle, that's when YouTube happened.
It was during this time that she met Director Trevor, who'd become not only a partner, but also a collaborator in building her brand, the Mungai Eve brand. The two made the perfect team, if you ask me. Trevor had the vision and Eve had the personality. Alikuwa na ile kierere. Eve became the face of their content, while Trevor handled production and strategy. Trevor was behind the scenes. Together, they came up with a plan to create content that would grab the attention of Kenya's youth. In January 2020, they opened their first YouTube channel, the Mungai Eve YouTube channel. From that moment, they're on their way to becoming one of the most successful YouTube couples in Kenya.
Trevor was the brains behind the camera work. You are the brains behind the front office. Because hata tukiamua tuweke Trevor mbele ya kamera kidogo hiyo interview watu hawataiona.
Now, no one could predict the impact that Mungai Eve's channel could have on Kenya's entertainment scene, and it changed the way the entertainment stories were reported. The channel started small, focusing on interviews with upcoming artists. Eve and Trevor spent most of their time filming in the ghetto, especially Gota City. There was nothing flashy about it. The content was raw and relatable, giving a platform to undiscovered talent. It became a space where people could share their stories and gain visibility. One of their first major breakthroughs was in December 2020 with the Machakos Gengeton Festival. The channel's viewership skyrocketed after featuring Madocho, Stupid Boy and Lietin, who drew massive public attention. Eve went on to interview other notable figures like Ndovuku and Major. She even introduced Manzi wa Kibera to Kenyan audiences. Eve Mungai's unique style and relatable personality quickly set her apart in the crowded digital space. Day by day, the channel grew, gaining subscribers and views faster than anyone could have ever imagined. People loved the content, and soon, Mungai Eve YouTube channel became a household name in Kenya's YouTube scene. In less than 1 year of posting the videos, Mungai Eve gained over 730,000 subscribers, posted more than 2,000 videos, and earned millions of views. Her hard work and dedication were clear. Sometimes she posted up to 4 videos in a single day, proving that persistence and determination can lead to success. What was even more impressive is that she achieved all this using just a smartphone, yes, a phone, to shoot the videos. In the beginning, Eve and Trevor used a camera, but because it was risky to shoot in the ghettos, they opted for the smartphone. With the smartphone, the channel grew into a powerful brand. And together, Eve and Trevor didn't just become content creators, they became the ultimate YouTube power couple. YouTube brought big changes to both Mungai Eve and Trevor. But since Mungai Eve was the dominant one, or was the face of the channel, she was the one everyone noticed more. On her Instagram, she embraced a more luxurious lifestyle, transforming from a simple Kienyeji to a complicated body. As a power couple, Eve and Trevor kept their relationship mostly private. Trevor would occasionally appear, then disappear, and they lived this way for almost 5 years. Now, the union between Eve and Trevor was the definition of goals. They seemed inseparable, and fans loved them. People often commented on how well they complemented each other. They were young, ambitious, and seemed to have it all. But as you all know, life online isn't always as perfect as it looks. In 2024, the unimaginable happened. Mungai Eve and Trevor broke up, and not just any breakup, but a messy public breakup. Trevor, who had always been the quiet partner in Eve's rise to fame, suddenly spoke about what happened. He claimed that he was the real mastermind behind the success of Mungai Eve brand. He accused Eve of being physically abusive, treating him poorly, and disrespecting him. To make matters worse, Trevor took control of the YouTube channel and also the Facebook page. Eve was left with only the Instagram account. Later, Eve revealed that the breakup wasn't caused by just one thing, but a build-up of many issues. They had focused too much on the business and not enough time on their love for each other.
What I can say is it's a pile-up of so many things. Remember? Remember I told you, right now where I am, I feel our relationship was not started based on love, but based on situations.
Yes.
So then we come and focus so much on work.
Yeah.
Remember, you have to water a relationship also to work. But now we became more business partners than lovers.
Now, there's a belief that Trevor was the main reason behind Mungai Eve's rise to fame, and that without Trevor, Mungai Eve wouldn't have gone anywhere.
Ati kama si nani hatunge kujua. No, it's God, hard work, and working hard.
Even though her YouTube channel was gone, Eve didn't give up. She fought back. She launched a new YouTube channel and even started podcasting. She was literally starting from scratch. Now imagine this, she hit 100,000 subscribers in just 4 days. And this is how she thanked the fans.
The guys came behind you. They rallied behind you. You need to thank them.
Yeah, I appreciate them.
And I also feel like we can do better. So wafike pale and subscribe.
It was a fresh start for Mungai Eve, but she wasn't the same person people had come to know. The Eve who once seemed humble, grounded and relatable had changed. After the breakup, Mungai Eve went through what seemed like a complete personality shift. She wasn't the same Mungai Eve who had first entered YouTube. She began posting more controversial content, sharing more about her personal life in ways that made the audience confused. Her videos also became more sensational and attention-grabbing. While there's nothing wrong with getting more glamorous and wearing bikinis, fans began to ask questions. They started to wonder, was this the same girl they had first followed, or had fame and money pushed Mungai Eve to reinvent herself? Let's get back to YouTube. If you've been following her interviews and her journey on the YouTube channel, you can tell that something is different. In an interview with Commentator in September last year, she sarcastically talked about Trevor's car and seemed happy because the car, the Toyota Crown, was written off when they broke up.
Yeah.
So it belonged to him, but we were using it as a family.
Yes.
But thank God,
Yes.
by the time of the breakup, it was written off.
Guy mwadhani.
Eve Mungai found herself in the spotlight once again, for all the wrong reasons. What was supposed to be Lydia's moment to share a story quickly turned into a platform for Mungai Eve to dominate the conversation. Many viewers felt that the interview focused more on Eve than Lydia, with Eve interrupting constantly and inserting her own personal stories. Fans expressed disappointment as they had been excited to hear Lydia's story, but were instead left listening to Mungai Eve's narrative.
I have so many people who love me and they support me, but I have enemies. One, men. Because every man out there, whether rich or broke, whether ana feeling young or old, they feel I should date them by force. I should give them a chance.
Eve, are you the interviewer or interviewee? You talk more than your guests nowadays. Eve Mungai ni kujisifu from the beginning to the end. Vile she is genuine, she has a nice body, she wears good clothes. Ni sawa madam, tujakata, but we are here to listen to Lydia's story kindly. Eve Mungai will have a guest but end up making the show about herself. Now, Mungai Eve's podcast, Hey Girl, has also faced criticism. In many episodes, she's been accused of making careless remarks and coming across as full of pride and disconnected from reality. The qualities that once made her beloved, humility and authenticity, seemed to have been replaced by an air of entitlement.
Do you know mimi naambianga watu, I'm a believer of, and I say it out there, that mi siwezi sota.
Exactly.
The Eve Mungai who once embraced life struggles now seems to dismiss anyone who doesn't agree with her perspective. Now, while some Kenyans are quick to blame fame for her transformation, there's another angle to consider. Could all of this be intentional? Is she leaning into the drama to generate buzz or drama so that people can talk about her? Think about it. In the world of social media, controversy is currency. And in the YouTube world, views equal money, power and influence. So could Eve Mungai sudden personality shift, her bold remarks and her tendency to court controversy be a calculated move? Maybe she hasn't changed as much as we think. Perhaps she's just playing the game. After all, clout is everything. The more people discuss Mungai Eve, the more she's getting the views. And more views means more sponsors and more money. Love her or hate Mungai Eve, controversy sells. And Mungai Eve seems to know this all too well. So, is Mungai Eve a victim of fame, or is she simply doing what it takes to stay on top? You tell me. Comment below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Let's meet in the next video.